Welcome to 100 Yards of Football. If you like the video today, please come in and share it. We'll surely appreciate it here on 100 Yards of Football. I'm your host, Vincent Turner. And I'd like to give special thanks to my producer who's making it happen today, the very talented Mr. Logan Landers. Today's video is our NFL legend, Darrell Green, cornerback, Washington Redskins by way of Texas A&I. So if you like the video today, please come in and share it. We'll surely appreciate it here on 100 Yards of Football. Darrell Green. What can I say, man? Same age as me, as I'll be 64 years old in July. Darrell Green, I believe, turned 64 a couple of months ago. This is a gentleman that I can really say played the game at a high level at the cornerback position. And one of the best football players that came into the National Football League that played the position pound for pound better than anybody else. And when you think about Darrell Green, I still don't think he gets his flowers as being one of the two top corners in the game. The gentleman played 20 seasons, played in 295 regular season games, had 1,159 tackles, 54 interceptions, 6 TDs, and his nickname is the Ageless Wonder. But what I'm going to take away from Darrell Green was that speed. I know we talk about guys that's fast, that's played in the league at a high level, Deion Sanders. We talk about Tyreek Hill. We talk about Bo Jackson. We talk about Herschel Walker. But to be honest, don't nobody really talk about Darrell Green being the fastest player that ever played in the National Football League. And you think about the young man out of Houston, Texas, that went to Jesse Jones High School, that really didn't start playing football till his junior year and didn't really come on the scene till his high school year. And he wasn't recruited by all those top high schools from a collegiate standpoint in the state of Texas, like a Texas A&M, a Texas Tech, the University of Texas. He had to go to Texas A&I to make a name for himself. But he went to a school that produced Al Harris. I'm talking about Texas A&I, Roberto Garza, Earl Dotson, David Hill, Randy Johnson, Jermaine Mayberry, and Gene Upshaw. So he went to a school that had some history about putting out good football players, but not like great ones like Darrell Green. And when we look back on Darrell Green's career, I'm going to go back to this word again, speed. Olympic speed, Bob Hayes speed. And comes to my mind right now as I talk about Darrell Green, I'll go back when he was a rookie with the Washington Redskins. Monday Night Football, the Dallas Cowboys playing Washington. And Tony Dorsett breaks out in that long run about 70 yards. And Darrell Green comes from nowhere and walks him down. I said, oh my God, how fast is this young man? Then that same year, against the Rams in the playoff when Eric Dickerson breaks free. Now, Eric Dickerson was like a 4-5 guy in the 40, and Darrell Green walks him down. Then I go back in Washington Super Bowl year, 1987, when he took that punt return in the cold weather against Chicago. And he went, man, like 40 going north. This guy right here was not only the fastest player in the game, he was the most explosive player in the game. And then he won the NFL fastest man competition 4 times. I would have loved to see him and Deion go head up and see who would have won that race. Because in that fastest man competition, he beat Willie Gault, he beat Rod Woodson, and he beat Herschel Walker. All that really had Olympic aspirations. And Darrell Green beat all them. But what I respect about him, he did his business quietly. He did everything from a first place standpoint of being a man and handling with class and honor. He was a guy where his skill set was something that you saw that corners of the day need to model. World-class speed, A+. Football instincts as a cornerback, A+. Professional approach in playing the position, A+. Superb leadership, A+. Physical as any corner at 5'11", 190 pounds, A+. Consistent as a cornerback, A+. He played 20 years. Playmaker as a cornerback. That's why he got 54 interceptions in his career. How to read receivers, A+. Outstanding leaping ability as a cornerback, A+. And an outstanding technician at the cornerback position, A+. That's what made Darrell Green so special. And he had outstanding faith in God. Because God was in his plan, brothers and sisters. The guy played 20 years. He played 295 regular season games. That's in black and white. That's facts. Super Bowl champion twice. And one of the best football players that ever played in this game. When we talk about Jerry Rice, when we talk about Barry Sanders, when we talk about Emmitt Smith, when we talk about Terrell Owens, when we talk about Lawrence Taylor, we need to mention this young man right here, Darrell Green, at the top of the mountain along with all those other great players. And the thing about it, a lot of people to this day don't know how special he was playing the game of football in the National Football League. And the greatest memory I have of Darrell Green, about a month ago, I was on Twitter, and it had a video of Darrell Green backpedaling, doing a backpedal at 64 years old. And I could have swore that was the guy in middle school getting ready to go try out for the high school team. He was still at a high level. See, God put special people on this earth. I look at Darrell Green as Moses. Excuse me, I gave him 5'11", 180. Let me move back to give him 5'9", 185, his height and weight. There's no football player that's played this game at a high level, that's came in with his ability at the cornerback position and performed like he did. I call him Moses of the NFL. You don't play 20 years in the league. Let me say that again. And you played for one team and you played 295 regular season games. You don't do that. You don't do that. Hall of Famer, Darrell Green, one of the best that ever done it. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Green because you played a couple of years with one of the best high school football players that came out of my hometown, the 901 Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to give him some love today. Barry Wilburn, who's the son of Jesse Wilburn, one of the most outstanding football players they ever played at Tennessee State University. Mr. Green, you helped Barry Wilburn become a Super Bowl champion. You took him on the wing and developed him into an outstanding football player. Darrell Green, when you watch this video today, please give him his kudos. Please share it. Because this gentleman right here out of the state of Texas, he's one of the best that ever done it. I'm not going to lie about it. I got to say this before I end the video today. There was an argument a while back, not saying people names today here on 100 Yards Football, who the best football players to come out of the state, their states. We had California at the top. We had Florida at the top. We had Texas. I'm going to be real with you today. My name is Vincent Turner, 100 Yards of Football. After reading the Darrell Green story and really following his career and being the same age as he is, I got to put the state of Texas in producing the greatest football players that played in this league. Darrell Green is one of the best that ever done it, man. And I put him right up there with the Deion Sanders of the world. I'd like to give special thanks to my producer today, Mr. Logan Landers. I've been your host, Vincent Turner. The Washington Redskins, Darrell Green, one of the best they ever done it. Bob Hayes speed. I could get excited and talk about these gentlemen for 2 hours. Y'all be blessed here on 100 Yards of Football.